everybody, my name is Chuck Collier. I'm the Safety and Security Coordinator with Dublin School District. As we continue through our staff members throughout the district, let's talk with Steve Reese at Indian Run Elementary and how he envisions his role of safety and security throughout his building.
What resonates with me with safety and security is that it's a team effort. No one person can do everything, and we have to work together, and that comes with communication, talking and communicating, and being diligent. You know, our doors are our first line of defense, making sure that they're shut and secure when the school day starts. And the staff is very good here at communicating to me if we have problems with doors, and even the students are good. And that just comes from talking with people when they're comfortable with me and I'm comfortable with them. It's just part of knowing that we're all part of the same community. Yeah, the access control has really been very good because now you don't have to worry about somebody that would leave the door pinned down. I'd always go around and check doors a couple times during the day, but knowing that we have the system is nice, but I still double check it to make sure that it's working, because anything, you can have glitches and stuff, but it's really been very nice to have that, because you get busy and sometimes you forget, but we try to keep on a routine and a schedule to make sure it's done. So I love the system. It took a while to get here, but it's really nice to have. Well, when I come in the morning, the first thing I do is, as I'm driving in, I do a visual check of the lights outside to make sure there's no lights that are burned out or anything. And if there are, I'll write those up and put them in FMX. Then when I first come in, I walk the building typically. I will go and unlock some doors and check the doors to make sure that they've been secured overnight, make sure we didn't have any problems or break-ins over the evening hours. And then what I'll do is go and prepare my stuff for the day, get my cleaning supplies. Here at Indian Run, when I come in the morning, I have about 2.5 hours of cleaning that I do. I have my area of the building that I'm responsible for, so I get those cleaned up. And then after that, it's come back in and staff's coming in, check with them, I check my emails. I tell them to email me is the best way for me to know what's going on that they need. Then I put it in a pile and I work through the pile, taking care of things. Then it's setting up the lunchroom for lunch. Then once lunch starts, it pretty much takes me through the end of the day, and then clean up the lunchroom. So my time to really get things done is kind of in the mornings when I check the building for things. And just, you get to know your building. You know your building better than anybody else. It may sound kind of strange, but just the sounds of the building, you walk in, you'll hear something that sounds different than what you're used to hearing, or you'll see something, and even occasionally you may smell something that's different. So it's just trusting your senses and that intuition that you have with your building, and that just comes from time. I think the biggest thing for me in my mind is that I want somebody that kids are not afraid to approach. I don't want to seem somebody that they don't feel comfortable being around, so I try to engage the students. You know, I say, hi, good morning, have a good day, how's your day going? Or if I see them, maybe they have a piece of artwork, comment on it and tell them how nice it is. I just try to keep things pretty generic, but just let the kids know that I'm here and I care. And they come to me and they see things, and no matter how trivial it is, I always acknowledge that what they've said to me is important to me. And I think that's what's important. So kids see right through you. Kids are very intuitive, and with my background, it just makes the day a whole lot nicer when you interact with the kids. Communication is the key about everything that we do. You know, whether you're verbal communications, written communications, nonverbal when you interact with somebody. The important thing is, I always like to follow up questions when I interact with somebody to make sure that we are on the same page, that what I'm interpreting is what they're interpreting given that situation. And that's important, especially when we're transitioning. I'm the daytime custodian, but my night custodians. I'm very fortunate to have two really great ladies here that I work with. We have a notebook that we can keep to communicate back and forth, but we always interact about 5 to 10 minutes during the shift change. I let them know what's happening in the daytime. They let me know what they see at night. That works out really great, and that just comes from working with somebody and trusting one another to do their job. I feel like I'm here as a supportive person. You know, the whole saying is to have the building school ready, and that includes not only having it clean and ready for the students, but also doing our safety drills. So if we do have to use those things, we're well versed and we know what to do. Principal here is very good at including me in those drills. You know, I'll go down and I'll set the fire alarm off, and I typically time how long it takes to get out of the building. Then he'll come back and get feedback from me on how long we got out or things that I noticed. So I feel very inclusive. The administration of this building has been very good to me.